in the room was, my Accenture team, was the client team. This was a kickoff meeting, and I was stumped. And I could just feel the anxiety, if you can go with me here, feeling the anxiety of going like, I don't have an answer to this. And as the anxiety rose, I felt my credibility just emptying out of my soul, right? And so you know what that's like. So let me describe the situation more. I was a new manager, and I was specifically chosen for this project to be the change management lead. It was patient-focused care. I was at a hospital. And so this is something I really want to do. I was an expert because I had my organization behavior background and my degrees. I was 5 years in my change management career at that point. So I'd been through all the training, which, all of you've been to. So I was at the training for that. I'd done 12 projects. So I was really like seasoned by then. And I had about 15 people in the room. And the question was, so I was going through the valley of despair, and I was talking about the need for change agents. You need to have change agents. You need to have a critical mass of change agents. And the client asked, how many is that? How many change agents do I need? And like I said, I just felt the anxiety because that was never told in any of my training. It wasn't like you need X number or this many or anything like that. There was nothing in there. And so it's a great question. No answer in my back pocket. And when that happens, I take a deep breath. And in that moment, I took a deep breath. And I said, the square root of the number of users that you have. Folks, I have no idea where that came from. I totally made that up in that second. I see Paul kind of laughing there. It's just like, that it just came out of nowhere, right? And then I just saw everybody's heads go down in their journals. They just wrote that down. It's like square root. Okay, great. And then I suspected somebody goes like, is that scientifically proven? Nobody did. They just assumed that that was true. Now, that was 5 years into my career. I used that formula for years afterwards. And nobody's ever questioned me on that. And actually, I think that it's about right in terms of the number of change agents you need. So then sometimes I've gotten we have 100 users. Oh, so we need 10. I was like, well, if those hundreds are across 10 sites and you have 10 in each site, you actually need 3 in each site. So you need 30. And they're like, oh, okay, that sounds so scientific. This is the engineer in me kicking in, right? So that's a story. The point of the story, first of all, that's a story. There's bottled wisdom in that story. What did you get out of that story? What are some things that you got out of that story? There's probably 2 or 3 good wisdoms in there.